Marrying Millions. Yeah, I watched this episode and I'm watching it to the point where I'm kind of thinking these people are actors because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. But if it is true, that's the reason why I decided to use this next series under the Red Pill Lens umbrella. So sit back, relax, put your Red Pill lenses on. Marrying Millions.
Welcome everyone to the Red Pill Chauvinist Show. I am your braggadocious yet very humble host, the Red Pill Chauvinist. Thank you for taking the time to ride with me. Leave all the BS in the trunk and just bring logic with you. This is a variety show that deals with topics like dating, spirituality, traveling, and much more. I'll be doing interviews with special guests from various walks of life, in addition to freestyling rants, discussing my opinions, and dropping red pills. Remember the red pill mindset is not believing in society's narrative and finding your own answers. Come take this ride with me.
Clothes, cars, from the producers of 90 Day Fiancé. He's a 60-year-old millionaire. Age is just a number. She's a 21-year-old hostess.
I'm not used to being around rich people.
She's a successful investor.
My net worth is $16 million.
He lives with his parents.
What she doesn't know doesn't hurt her.
6 couples. Are they in it for love?
I could get my heart broken.
Or money?
I am all or nothing.
Money talk.
Marrying Million.
It's been a couple of days now since my birthday party, and some of my friends said that they saw Brian leave suddenly from the party, and he didn't even say bye. It's not like him to just ghost me, basically, so I'm gonna head over there and find out what's going on.
So let's get this straight. She voluntarily goes up to dance with a stripper in front of her boyfriend. It's all up on this dude. Allows this dude to be all up on her. But yet and still, she doesn't understand why this dude felt some type of way. Now, some of you dudes might be like,
well, you know, if he's alpha, he's gonna be able to take that. He's too emotional. He should have just stayed there and...
no, man. There's a certain level of respect that you must command from the women that you deal with. I have never dealt with what I'm describing right now, because the women who I deal with, they know I will not tolerate that. You understand? So you have to learn how to draw boundaries with these women, especially women with money, because they're so accustomed to dudes letting them do whatever they want because they have the money. This dude right here is on some, I don't care if you got the money or not. I'm not taking disrespect, period. And that's what you gotta do, man. And basically she's coming, chasing him now, looking for his validation, wondering why. I'm the one with the money. How is it that he left? Am I not allowed to do what I want to do? And I like the way he breaks it down. He keeps it himself calm. You know what I'm saying? He communicates to her like, yo, what you did wasn't right. And, you know, we'll see what happens.
Hey, what's up?
I've been calling you.
Yeah?
Text you, called you, haven't heard back, so I was a little concerned.
Yeah? After the poor treatment I received at John T's birthday party,
Poor treatment.
call her back?
Terrible.
I went through a lot of trouble.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out everything it takes to make you happy. And not only did I not get any kind of appreciation, you pretty much blow me off.
Well, when I saw you, I was already upset because you were late.
What that mean?
Brian showed up over an hour late to my party, and he didn't seem to care how it made me look or how it made me feel to not...
I want y'all to repeat what she said.
She said he didn't know how it would make me look. Okay? Women are concerned with perception, how they're seen, how they're perceived. She was never concerned whether or not he got into a car accident, you know, basically something negative happened to him, which is the reason why he was an hour late. All she was concerned about was, you came an hour late, you made me look bad. How does that make me look? How does that make me feel? Me. You understand? So, understand that's a part of female nature. She's not doing anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? And acting like that. But I think a man will put her in her place and make her realize that way of thinking is not gonna work.
I have my boyfriend there for almost half the party.
You know, I probably talked to you maybe 10 minutes the whole night.
You're right, I was very busy.
Hanging on strippers.
Hanging on strippers?
I wouldn't have done any of that. None of it.
Okay.
You straight up told her.
John T. realizes what she did and how inappropriate it was.
She told her straight up, it's inappropriate and I would not do that to you.
Something like that to anyone, especially someone I loved. On top of that, their friends were actually pretty rude and abrasive.
But you said to Rose, she should go get a strap-on and date me. Did you say that, Ryan?
Alright, let me break something down with her friends real quick. Pretty much like I said, her friends also have bread. And they're used to dealing with millionaires and dudes with money or boy toys. They're not accustomed to a dude coming into their circle with their balls out. And in the prior episode, that's basically what he did. He came, met their friends for the first time with his balls out. He wasn't cowering. He wasn't, you know, he wasn't being, well, at first he wasn't being rude, but he recognized the rude and abrasive way that her friends were, you know, communicating to him. He decided to, you know, give it right back to him. And a lot of times, girlfriends feel like the dude should put the girlfriends on a pedestal also. Man, fuck that. I treat people accordingly. So if I meet a chick I'm dealing with, friends, family, whatever, if they act cool, I'ma act cool. But if they act like a bitch, I ain't gonna act like a bitch, but I'ma treat you accordingly. Let me just put it like that. So basically, she's trying to check him on the way that he treated her girlfriends, but at no point in time is she even acknowledging the way that her girlfriends spoke to him. Alright? What she's referring to is that one of the girlfriends said something. His response was, why don't you put a strap on and fuck it yourself? You know what I mean? And I don't remember the situation, but I understood why he said it. But I will note that he apologized afterwards for saying that. That it has to be noted. You understand? Because he might have lost some of his emotions or control of his emotions when he said that. But the fact that he apologized for it brought him back to his manhood as far as taking responsibility for his actions. And the thing is, the friends never told her that he apologized for it. Watch what happens.
What Ryan doesn't understand is, this is not a joke to me. For him to have complete disregard for my friends, it's like him having disregard for me, and he's not innocent.
I apologize to them.
See, look at her face. She didn't even know that. Like, huh? What? I did. And watch. She's probably gonna think of something else to beef about because she was already hell bent on sticking him on this topic. But once she found out that he apologized, the look on her face is like, oh shit. I had a whole fucking monologue planned to tell him and he apologized? Damn. Another thing I want to note is,
fellas, yeah, there is game in gaming her girlfriends. But what I would not advocate is you having to tuck your pipe cut your nuts off to make her girlfriends happy. You know what I'm saying? When you meet her girlfriends, when you meet her family, I say, be yourself. Now, if you are an asshole and all that, and you don't know how to, you know, be nice or whatever the case may be, then, you know, maybe you shouldn't be meeting these people. I mean, maybe she really knows who she got, you know, and you should tell her that. But if you know how to be cordial, professional, I mean, definitely meet her friends and families and all that, because a cosign from them, you know what I mean, goes further than her own cosign, than her own validation. So yeah, man, I'm not saying to kiss ass, just know how to play your cards right, know how to play chess, man. That's a big chess move when you could get her friends to validate you and her family members to validate you, man. Keep that in your back pocket.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
A lot of the stuff I do, you act surprised, but you know who I am. Honey, I'm in this for the long run.
Honestly, sweetie, I didn't know all the stuff you did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's stuck.
Like, I didn't treat you well.
Ah.
I'm sorry for that.
Good.
He
Apologize.
cares enough about me to put in that effort. If he can take ownership of what he did wrong, then I can apologize for my part.
I'm not Mr. Perfect.
Now, you see, basically she said that he had to lead her. She just said since he was, for lack of a better term, man enough to apologize for his actions, then I can do the same. It's pretty much what she said. See, fellas, women or females are looking for a leader. I tell dudes all the time, whatever's going on in your relationship is because of you. Your woman follows your lead whether you believe it or not. Again, she said because he apologized and showed the example and led by the example, I then could do the same. Pay attention.
Mr. Perfect. And I'm hoping by now you accept it and we can move forward together as a couple and have a life together.
Aww. All right, enough of that. All right, man. Let's get to the main couple of the hour, man.
When Sean first met me, one thing that he really, really loved about me was my family. My parents have been married almost 30 years, and growing up, he didn't really have a mom and a dad that were loving towards each other, and I think that he really wanted that. So how are your students?
They're doing great. Yeah, we have really good classes here, yes.
My family is very close. My dad's a fireman. My mom is a school teacher, so she helped me with all my classes, and I ended up becoming valedictorian of my high school. So growing up, my mom was definitely my best friend. That's probably why I didn't have that many friends, because that spot was filled.
So tell us a little bit about the wedding. It's very exciting.
Sean did mention that we have an unlimited budget.
Yeah, that's one thing to mention.
I'm very excited. I wasn't expecting that it would ever happen.
And we love Sean, so he makes a great...
Oh, you love Sean? I wonder why.
Okay.
I wonder why.
Okay.
I just think this is nice. It makes it a little more traditional.
Traditional.
There's so much planning to do.
Now the pops and the moms want to talk to him.
Overwhelming. We're going to be getting married in July. I mean, it's just around the corner.
You gotta be like stressed out a little bit.
I'm looking forward to it. It's just telling my dad. He was a little critical. Honestly, after talking to my dad, it's been putting a lot of fear into me about marriage.
You make sure that you get a good prenup.
I just don't want to do that to her.
Do it for me.
Do it for me.
I'm really trying hard not to let this affect me, but it is weighing on me. Hi.
Hi, amazing.
Oh,
You gotta understand, the pops, like I said, went through the marriage, had money, and had to give his wife millions and millions. Oh, the part I forgot to tell you is, during the divorce, his parents had 3 kids, him and 2 siblings. He was the only one who chose to live with his father, so he's been living next to his father his whole life, and his other 2 older siblings live with their mother. Yeah, man, his pops taught him, and been teaching him, yo, you can have love, you can have, you know, kids, you can have a woman, but just don't get married. So when he went back and told his pops that he's thinking about getting married, that's why his pop looked at him like, didn't you learn? Yeah, gotta laugh at that.
Come on, girl, why you front? Baby, show me something. When I call her, she gon' leave. And I bet that $5 she gon' cheat. Come on,
subscribe to the Red Pill Chauvinist channel. Hit that notification button, man. Hey, yo, I enjoy y'all when y'all put your thoughts, y'all comments on the bottom, man. Ask anybody, man. I respond to 99.9% of the people that comment, man. So if you want to chop it up, you chop it up, man. I'm a personable person. So, like I said, hit the likes, hit the subscription button, share the videos, man. Share with anybody and everybody, man. Each one teach one, man. Don't be selfish. Don't keep this knowledge to yourself, man. Each one teach one, man. The person you put on, they gonna thank you later, man. Word. When you put somebody onto a gem, they never forget you for that, man. You might have yourself a lifelong friend. That being said, peace to the gods, peace to the kings, peace to the earths, man.